Does this give us like recommendations of picking?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
All right, so we're live here. Here we're going to do a mock draft tonight. 1 QB, 2 running backs, 2 wide receiver tight end, and 1 flex QB wide receiver running back tight end, and then the worthless positions.
1 point PPR.
1 point PPR, yep. Basic snake. So we're going to be picking second overall.
All
Second
right.
overall.
Where the hell's the start button? Oh, there we go.
Second overall. Heck yeah.
Le'Veon Bell playing half the season now.
All right. So first went Todd Gurley.
Ooh.
Which leaves us the interesting choice.
Yeah, who do you pick here?
With Le'Veon's new deal, I would stay away.
With what?
Le'Veon today did not sign an extension. His agent says it could be his last year there. And Schefter reported that he could sit out half the season.
Yeah, we also hear that every year.
Yeah. He's done it before for a little bit.
Never the regular season.
Oh, yeah, he got suspended. That's right. It wasn't a sit out. But
I think we got to take Le'Veon. Who else do you guys want? I would
I would only take David Johnson as a second choice.
You would or wouldn't?
Would. It's between Bell and Johnson for me.
same.
I like all three of the top three, but a running back.
I'd say if we're drafting today, we're taking Le'Veon. If we find out more info in the next few months, then we're probably changing our mind if we have to.
All right, so are we picking Le'Veon then?
L Bell.
I think you gotta.
Nasty.
Oh man.
There goes everyone.
You don't pick for a while and you draft second.
All right, so here's how it shook out. David Johnson, Aaron Rodgers, Antonio Brown, Ezekiel Elliott, Deshaun Watson
What?
was the second quarterback off the board.
Wow.
Saquon Barkley, DeAndre Hopkins, Russell Wilson, Alvin Kamara, Odell Beckham, Michael Thomas, Kareem Hunt, Tom Brady, Julio Jones, Fournette, Melvin Gordon, Dalvin Cook, AJ Green, Carson Wentz, Keenan Allen.
Is
So already 5 quarterbacks are off the board, and we haven't even got our second pick yet.
you guys think that Saquon Barkley's first round in our league?
Yes.
Yeah, he'll be going first round in most leagues, I think.
Okay, so what are you guys looking at here? Would you want to take another running back now? And
I got it.
and
Well, my thoughts on the taking a running back. I already see. So one guy doubled up. He's got Aaron Rodgers, Carson Wentz. So he's definitely looking at getting a running back on the way back around. And another guy doubled up with Russell Wilson, Tom Brady.
What the?
So with that in mind,
Everyone doubled it. No matter other than the Watson, everyone doubled up on what they picked.
I feel like as far as quarterbacks, you got to at least see if there's any value there within one of your next 2 picks because there's already 5 gone. But looking at what's available, I'd probably wait.
Yeah.
So what position do you go here? Do you go another running back?
I've always been a running back heavy guy, so
We also picking 4 picks again.
I think we have to take McCaffrey. Oh, Devontae Freeman's available too?
in a full PPR league, McCaffrey could be super valuable.
Yeah.
Other guys that fill that role if you want to wait another round a little later would be like a Dion Lewis, a Sony Michel, Duke Johnson. Those are guys later that kind of fit that PPR mold, but those aren't necessarily running back twos, you know?
Yeah.
So
I would go with Christian McCaffrey.
Are we all set on running back?
Yeah.
well, let's look at the receivers once. What's the top 4?
Top 4 for receivers right there.
So Devontae Adams is going to obviously be a number 1 target and get a ton of targets. I worry about his concussion. Otherwise, Mike Evans doesn't have Jameis for the first 3 to 4 games.
I would almost rather take the top 3 tight ends in any of these receivers right now sometimes.
Yeah, we could also pick Gronk.
Or Kelsey or Ertz.
Now Gronk's an interesting pick. I would at least be thinking about him for round 3, if not right here. Yes.
I say McCaffrey's more valuable right now. Our next running back here. I don't know. Shady's still on but Shady's suspended.
Yeah.
Right. You don't want 2 suspensions or 2 guys sitting out games.
I
I think you got to go McCaffrey.
would take McCaffrey.
All right, we lean McCaffrey then.
Chris, you never really gave your input.
Yeah. Devontae Adams, Devontae Freeman went next here.
Now
Are there
we
any
could
more
take
Devontaes?
Gronk. Let's check out receivers, correct?
Yep, or tight ends since it's a split position.
Kelsey's
Yeah.
also an interesting pick this year, too, because of Pat Mahomes.
True.
Yeah, they will be slinging the ball quite a bit.
Are we interested in a quarterback?
So these are the quarterbacks left.
Hey, Blake Bortles is still there, Vig.
The thing about Christian McCaffrey, taking him, you still look at like what running backs you could have picked now. I mean, they're still just the same. Picking second's weird. It's almost a back-to-back. So
Right. I think we'll still have we'll probably be picking quarterbacks down in this like 15 to 20 range when we come back around.
yeah.
Get my boy Dak and Alex Smith, baby.
Chris, your thoughts?
No.
We can easily get Bortles.
The Bortle train.
Yeah, and Goff, like Matt Ryan, Goff. Those guys are going to be around. Maybe Mahomes. But how comfortable do you feel that way? Or you're
Hey,
gonna be
let's
looking
look at best receiver available.
Yeah, Mike Evans. I mean,
Jeez. I think I take Gronk in
here's
front of them.
Juju. Like these guys are going to be your number 1
Yeah.
wide receiver.
If you look at the wide receivers available right now, none of them scream wide receiver 1 to me.
Nah,
Like
the
they're
only person
borderline
I would take
receiver.
right here is Doug Baldwin,
Yeah.
or one of the 2 tight ends.
Yep. So when you look at tight ends as of wide receiver
Hey, who's
position,
the Patriots receivers this year?
Chris Hogan, Julian Edelman, Philip Dorsett,
How long is Julian Edelman suspended for?
4.
Before, yeah.
Gronk.
Yeah, he seems like the logical pick.
Gronk right here.
I think so, unless someone else can convince otherwise.
Oh, I like Gronk.
All right, Gronk it is. That's what the experts were leaning there, anyways.
So as you
here
can
goes the
see,
running. Oh shit!
All the quarterbacks.
yeah, I was just gonna say you can see how many quarterbacks go when you set it up like this. It's assuming everyone's gonna play 2 quarterbacks, you know.
Right. So Mike Evans. Yeah, you guys can just go ahead and read this and not listen to all that off again.
Jeez,
I'm also
Kelsey.
shocked at how many people go back-to-back picks with quarterbacks in these mock drafts.
Yeah. I think we should have taken Antonio Brown instead of Le'Veon.
It is interesting to think about when you can see
Yeah.
2020, you know.
Looking at all these running backs that didn't get picked.
Right.
Yeah.
But do any of these guys really? Do you like any of these guys as a number 2 running back?
I still like Jordan Howard. I still like Joe Mixon's going to get a lot of touches. Deion Lewis.
I don't know how I feel about Deion Lewis, but yeah.
Mark Ingram when he comes back from injury or suspension.
Right.
Duke Johnson.
He feels more of a flex to me, but I wouldn't argue that.
We
I
also have
mean, but look at these wide receivers that are still available.
Like, yeah, Doug Baldwin's still available.
Right, like you got to
I
pick
think-
him.
Are we getting Doug Baldwin now, or are we getting Kelsey now?
It's Kelsey. Oh, Kelsey is still available. Damn.
2 tight ends.
I think it's a toss up between those 2.
If you look at how the draft went this is not how our draft's going to go.
No, not at all. No one ever takes quarterbacks, and everyone loves running backs now.
Yeah.
Everyone loves running backs in every league.
So the quarterback position is clearly overstated in this mock draft here, but it does raise an interesting point. If everyone had the mentality to play 2 quarterbacks, that's how quick they'd go.
Right.
The experts say Doug Baldwin, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I can't even believe that he's got a best rank of 13.
It's because of the 2 quarterback.
No, I mean I'm pretty sure that's just saying that he's the 13th best player on the board. Like overall, not right now. At the beginning of the draft.
No, because he's the 10th receiver.
Yeah, I mean it's probably these 3 running backs and him, I guess I don't know what that. No way he's the 13th best player right now. Left.
True. Well, we got to go.
I don't know.
You got to go receiver, tight end.
I think you got to pick Kelsey or Baldwin, whatever one you think is going to catch. Kelsey probably going to catch more touchdowns.
Yeah.
But Baldwin's also a touchdown machine too.
The thing to worry about with Kelsey is concussions.
Right.
Are we worried
And
about
also-
bye weeks at all?
And also Mahomes.
Right, a rookie quarterback.
Where's
good
our
on
bye weeks at?
Right, we're good on bye weeks, whoever we pick.
Okay, I
Here.
think we got to teach him how to Dougie.
Baldwin?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
It's scary going 2 tight ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to turn into the Wildcat offense.
Oh, we could still get Jordan Howard for our flex.
Yeah.
What quarterbacks are available?
I was going to say, at this point, you're almost better off waiting on quarterbacks.
Yeah, because everyone has 2, so we're going to be able except the guy who picks right after us. So we're going to get
No, I
2
will-
of any of these people.
I'm gonna get
I will.
Does literally everyone else have 2?
Yeah. Except
Really?
this guy right here. Oh, in here.
Something that's super interesting that I was listening to the Fantasy Footballers podcast. They said in 2 quarterback leagues, they recommend drafting 3.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I had never thought about that.
Not right now.
No, but in your total, you should have 3 starting quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, let's pick 3 of them, right?
I
Let's
mean,
just wait.
Well, I know. For the value, you obviously don't take one. But right now, like, your number 1 quarterback is Alex Smith or Blake Bortles.
Mhm.
That, to me, is scary.
You hate Alex.
You wanted to kiss Blake Bortles on our last podcast.
Not as my QB1.
Didn't
Yeah.
Alex,
He's like your secret weapon.
didn't
you
Alex
ranked him like 5th overall.
Yeah.
You're contradicting
You ranked
yourself
him
so
ninth.
much. 9th.
I ranked him. Yeah, I was going to say it wasn't that high. But I do think he has potential to be a QB1 this year. But I don't want to bet the house on that.
Well, you want to do it on him or Alex Smith? Because
I think with what we got here, we got to look back to the either, like Mikhail said, running back position, or there's really good value for a Fitzgerald. Guys going to see a lot of targets.
Do we go Larry or do we go Jordan Howard?
Or Stephon Diggs with a new quarterback who likes to sling the ball a little more than Keenum did.
I would still take Jordan Howard because that's good. That's still maybe on a bad team, an RB1.
Is this the time when you start looking at running back or bye weeks, or would you just take him because of the value?
Who?
Jordan Howard.
I think because of the value.
Yeah.
Hey, since he's been in the league, he's had 1,000 yards rushing every year.
Yeah. Getting him in the 5th round is pretty crazy.
Yeah, because he was a first-round pick last year and he wasn't a bust.
He wasn't a bust, but he didn't necessarily exceed expectations by any means.
No, but that's why he's going in the 5th round. If I could get him in the 5th round of any draft, I'm taking him.
I mean, he had more carries last year than he did the year before.
Yeah, he's a sneaky pick.
He just didn't produce at all. He a whole yard short.
The thing that's going to take his carries away is going to be Cohen being a sophomore.
Oh, you saw
He won't.
Cohen. He sucked since week 5.
He's going to
won't
come
take
in for
carries,
3rd
though.
down.
Yeah, that's the only thing. You lose that 3rd down potential.
You lose a lot of receiving yards.
Yeah.
Whereas a guy like Joe Mixon,
But also Jordan Howard, if you look at his stats, he only lost 6 receptions.
Yeah, but that's not very many receptions.
Yeah, but he didn't catch the ball. Like, that's not why you're drafting Jordan Howard. You're drafting Jordan Howard for the touchdowns.
Oh, I'm taking Howard here. You guys take Mixon, you can go cry.
All right, take Howard.
Or should we have taken Kelsey?
I don't think so.
All right. Okay.
They want us to take Jaya Juicy.
We're still gonna get Alex Smith, baby.
Do you want to show us who all went there?
Yeah, yep. So from right here is where we picked.
Brandon Cooks is a sneaky play in round 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there was a big run of running backs in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And wide receivers.
Yeah, look at our running backs compared to anyone else.
Yeah. Dude, this is Mark Ingram in the 6th round.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, well, he's suspended.
4 games. I mean, that's a 30-year season.
Yeah.
All right.
That's his. Or no, that's the second round.
Well, you can see no other quarterbacks were taken, so no one's thinking quarterback.
No, we might as well just wait at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do we do now? Are we getting a receiver?
Probably.
Juju?
Yeah, I'd probably take Juju.
Juju or Marvin Jones?
Marvin Jones is an interesting one.
Yeah. And a full PPR, both of those could be pretty valuable. I definitely don't like the running backs we're looking at right now.
No.
Yeah,
I'm fine with our 3. We're not even going to play a 3rd running back. Well, we might with Jordan Howard.
Probably have to at this point. I think you definitely go receiver, tight end. Greg Olson's interesting because if he's healthy, he is a beast with Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram has huge upside. Other than that, yeah, you look at receivers. Juju Smith, Marvin Jones, definitely the 2 that pop out with PPR.
Is Case Keenum a starter in Denver right now?
Yeah. Okay, so Juju has same buy as Doug. I don't know if that really raises any eyebrows on a sway.
Not to me this early. No, I'm not worried about bye weeks until I get into about the 8th, 9th, 10th rounds.
Yeah. But even with the same bye weeks, I'd almost lean Marvin Jones.
Yeah.
See, I lean Juju Smith. I think he started to come on the scene last year, and it's only going to get better. With all the drama in Pittsburgh, I feel like he's got the least amount of it.
Yeah, shipping out Martavis will also rise his stock.
Yep.
All right. So,
but that's just, I mean, I also want to contrast. We got to have a little disagreement in this.
Yeah.
Pick whoever, but
yeah,
we'll just.
I don't know. Is Le'Veon not playing? Is that gonna affect Juju?
I don't think it affects him either way.
Drafted Le'Veon, dude.
Yeah, do we want 2 Steelers on the same team?
Oh hell yeah!
I feel like that's not a bad thing when it's one of the top 5 explosive offenses in the league.
Yeah.
I'll take Steelers all day.
Yeah, I'd rather have them than Browns or Bengals or Bears.
Guess Lions. I mean, Stafford's slinging too, though.
Yeah.
That's right. And Marvin Jones is the wide receiver 1 on that team. So.
But the new head coach, you got to think Detroit. They drafted running back. You got to think they're leaning a little more towards the run this year. That's what I think. I think you're going to still see, typical Stafford in the second half because they'll probably be trailing all the time. But I think first half Detroit's going to be a little different look team. I think they're going to be a little more play action.
We just got auto picked. We were doing too long.
Are you serious?
No.
Yeah, just pick somebody.
Juju.
And there you go. Marvin Jones is still there.
I have a feeling that Juju would have also been there.
Yeah. Who did the guy even take? Who was this back-to-backs?
Jimmy Graham, Derrick Henry.
So the only guy who has one quarterback drafts right after us. So if there's a quarterback we really love, we might want to pick him now. Otherwise, we might not get him for the next 2 picks.
Right. Do any of these guys today want them?
Well, you know me. I'm taking Bortles right here.
Hey, who is Baker Mayfield? What starting quarterback is Baker Mayfield?
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod, yeah.
Nice.
You guys' thoughts?
Bortles? Yeah, man.
Mikhail?
Or who else? Marvin Jones?
Yeah, I mean, someone else has got to make a case. Otherwise, we're just picking. So
No, let's do Marvin Jones. You can get. I don't know what your deal with Alex Smith is. He's just fine for fantasy quarterback. And we've been talking about the Giants' offense. Why would we not? Why is Eli going to be a bad pick?
It's Eli.
it's Eli.
Yeah, he's got a running back this year.
All right, should we just pick Marvin Jones and see how the quarterbacks shake out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Marvin Jones. You gone?
Alex Smith went. And we
Go
got Bortles.
Oh, we got Bortles still.
I want to see who all went though.
Sure.
Tony Michelle and Kerryon Johnson. I think Kerryon Johnson's going to have a good year this year.
The
Who?
first defense went off the board in the 8th round.
Ho, 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 ho.
So
Yes.
far in a tight end / receiver position, there's been 5 tight ends taken off the board is all.
That's like a good amount for a league you don't have to play tight ends in.
Yeah, I mean, Greg Olson, though.
Yeah, that's a sneaky pick right now.
That's true.
No one else needs Blake Bortles. No one else needs Eli Manning. Those quarterbacks will sit for a while, but
Yeah.
it's a risk. It's a risk you take if they're gone and you're stuck with Joe Flacco, Lamar
Well,
Jackson,
we don't need to
Ryan
pick him right
Tannehill.
now because I don't think they're going to pick.
Right.
The next guy's going to pick it.
True.
We could get him on our next pick unless we want to draft 2 quarterbacks now.
I think you still just need one for this time around, based on how the draft's going. I think a sneaky pick right here, though, is that Julian Edelman. Even though he's gone for a third-year year, we have right now? Who's our receivers?
Marvin Jones, Juju, Teach Me How to Dougie, and Gronkatonk.
Oh, I forgot we drafted Gronk. Never mind. Not picking him. Emmanuel Sanders, yep, super interesting. Sammy Watkins in a New Jersey, super interesting.
Cooper Kupp still up here?
I mean, Robert Woods is my favorite wide receiver out of that whole group.
The only thing about him that I don't know about is kind of what Tyler's just saying, Cooper Kupp, and then also Brandon Cooks is there now.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of mouths to feed.
Hey, what about Crabtree?
No, staying away from Crabtree.
With that offense, I'm going to stay away from him.
With what offense?
Baltimore's.
Looking at the running backs, none of them really scream depth to me, besides potentially a Ty Montgomery coming back from injury or Nick Chubb bursting on the scene, but I just don't see any value from those. So to me, it's between Greg Olson or probably Blake Bortles.
I would take Bortles right now.
No,
We can get him in 2 picks. T.
Yeah.
Take Olson.
Who's going to take Olson?
Olson has
We're right now.
All right.
So we're good. I think we pick Bortles here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've waited long enough. Got to get that QB.
So he
Oh,
actually
he wanted
picks Trubisky.
Bortles.
And then there was another couple.
Oh wow! So there are. So now these guys are starting to draft their, third quarterbacks. Some of them.
Okay, Elwin went here in the 10th.
Okay, that's
Robert
interesting.
Woods and Emmanuel Sanders right before we pick here.
You took
Got a
Edelman.
defense off the board.
Yep.
I think you got to draft another quarterback before those guys start picking them third because if
Yeah.
Bortles, I mean,
Oh, these are horrible.
I'd pick
I'd take
Case Keenum.
Yeah.
Like, he's the safest one that no one's
only one
going to
with
come in there and steal his job.
It's a starting job, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Tannehill.
no.
Like all these other guys, Sam Bradford, Josh Rosen, they're all going to be fighting for
Yeah.
playing time or get kicked.
I think we got a good case with Case.
Yep. And I wouldn't, to be honest, I'd almost consider drafting Tyrod Taylor right here too.
Right here?
Yeah.
Why?
Because if you look at the rest of those quarterbacks, none of those interest me in a draft.
Honestly, right now, I would say I'm done with quarterbacks right now, and then wait for either Baker or Lamar to get the call up, and then take one of those.
I mean, you still have AJ McCarron.
Yeah, unless Josh Allen beats him out. That's an interesting thing there. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all. I would wait. I would wait to find out who the for sure starter is. 'Cause I doubt anyone's going to take these anyway.
All right. Well, then if you look over at running backs again, because we do have 3, but that's a position you can never have too much of.
Yeah.
Wait, what about Chris Carson?
Yeah, I do like that name. I heard a report out of camp that he's looked the best, even with Rashad Penny there.
What's Doug Martin looking like in Oakland? I haven't heard anything about him there.
I haven't heard anything good.
I'd be surprised if Chris Carson takes a lot of carries away from their first-round running back, though.
Yeah, but Chris Carson was an RB1 when he was playing last year.
Yeah, but still, you don't spend a first-round pick on a running back
That you're not going to play.
to
Who are they telling us to take right now?
Austin Eckler or Chris Carson.
3%.
I think you look at wide receivers, and I love the value of Jamison Crowder or Sammy Watkins. I'd be fine with either one. Those are both almost wide receiver ones in their respective offenses.
Yeah, that's true.
You like Alex Smith throwing the ball to Jamison Crowder?
Got to throw to somebody.
No, take Sammy Watkins.
What round are we in?
11.
Oh gosh, then yeah. I was gonna say I start taking risks around probably around 8, even 9. So if we're in 11 and we're taking Watkins, I'm pumped.
All right, we're taking Watkins then. Oh,
Watkins
there goes another one of all the quarterbacks.
All of them are gone.
Yep.
See?
Des Bryant. No team Des Bryant got picked.
Is he going to play this year?
Well, now you don't even pick a quarterback, in my opinion. They're done.
Yeah.
You guys don't think Lamar Jackson's going to play this year?
But now you just wait for the waivers and get one of those top 3.
Right.
They
Or you
won't
pick
be
them with,
there.
like, you pick them with like one of your very last rounds, which is this one. This is their last bench spot.
All right, because then you got to go. So I'd look at a defense here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I like saving my last bench and kicker to the end, typically.
Okay, we go defense. So here we go. Defenses.
Ooh, yep,
Houston.
that's the one I like. Yeah. Sack machines.
Hey, remember when the Saints were the 31st best defense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say of all those defenses we're looking at that no one's talking about, New York Giants is the one that you should be keeping an eye on.
Yeah.
I'm looking down there at the Redskins.
Yeah, they also had a surprisingly good defense last year. No, they seriously did. They had a good scoring fantasy defense. They got a lot of sacks and interceptions.
That's true. Who's their defensive lineman again? What's his name?
Hey, what about the Broncos?
The reason I don't like them is because I think their defense could be on the field a lot. They're going to get a lot of sacks, but I don't know. That offense still scares me.
All right, so who we picking? I already picked the Texans.
Well, we've only got 3 running backs, so we definitely need to go there.
J.O.
Who do you
Running
who,
backs.
who do you take a flyer on right here?
Huh?
So who do you take a flyer on? Someone with high upside, because all these guys are backups and
Right.
oh, geez.
Yeah, let's go.
Looks like some shit that I was dealing with.
I'd say the biggest upside we're looking at is either an Austin Eckler or a Peyton Barber, simply because of the load they could share, or they could take over with injury.
Gee.
Peyton Barber knows the system in Tampa Bay. He's been there a while. He could potentially start. And as far as Eckler, he's a good pass catching option. If Melvin goes down, Eckler at least will be used in the passing offense, even if they try to go and get a different runner.
Yeah, I'm fine with either one of those. None of these.
I don't
T,
even.
you're picking this one.
I don't even know these people.
Never mind. Actually, who has the cooler name?
Charles Sims. I know Charles Sims.
No.
Yeah, dude.
So we pick an Eckler or Barber. That's what it came down to.
Experts say Eckler, so I'd probably go with that.
I personally like Eckler just because the offense is better than Tampa Bay's offense.
I agree with that.
And Dreads is going to get injured again.
All right, so kicker.
Oh, give me Matty Boot.
Okay, we actually have to pick it.
To make or break your team right here.
Matty Boot. Is he up there?
Nope.
What?
What do
Where
you
are
want?
they? I can't see any.
Bottom left. There they are.
Oh, you want Matt Bryant? I'm sure he was one of the first kickers picked.
Daniel Carlson.
Oh, he's just right there. Who?
Damn it.
Obviously Mason Crosby.
Whatever.
Are we going to get Jank on the Seahawks?
A- is what we ranked, boys.
All right.
Nice.
What's our weak spots and what's our good spots?
Quarterbacks
Uh,
aren't.
Do a projected.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind.
Oh no.
Just continue with Facebook.
Oh no.
You can just get out of there. But A- is pretty good.
Yeah, A-. Not bad.
Well, looking back at our team, I was excited about our running backs early, but I think we lost a lot of value at the quarterback position, and I think that could honestly hurt you week to week when you don't have a good number one quarterback.
Yeah, but if you don't have good running backs, you're not going to do anything in a PPR league. Whether out, even if you have the two best quarterbacks in a PPR league, you're not going to be as well off.
Quarterbacks score more than running backs, though, typically. So to me, I think we lost value at the quarterback position. I think if we could do it over again, I would have drafted one of the top tier quarterbacks, either on our second or third pick instead of Christian McCaffrey, probably. Knowing that we could have had Jordan Howard that late, especially.
Yeah.
And then you see all the receivers of depth that we had. I think that guys like
You have to
Juju.
remember that this is just because of the computer. In our league, not everyone's going to draft even two quarterbacks.
Right.
True.
So I think we did. I mean, we just drafted based on how this draft was going.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be different when you have dumbasses and everything.
How many people do we have right now?
3, I think. I think it's – or no, 4. Us 4.
No, Nick said he was going to do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mike, Mark, all those guys said they were in.
I think we're up to like 8 or 9.
Nice.
All right. Should we do another one here quick?
Yeah, let's make it quicker. Are you changing the settings?
Yeah. I'm going to do PPR and then probably just standard positions.
Okay.
Yeah.
How this is set up right here. See how it goes.
Let's roll. Let's make this
Actually-
one a 10-minute one. The last one was 30.
All right. We're drafting 9th. So we're gonna do back end of the
No.
first round here.
Julio?
All right. Julio.
All right. So here's how it shook out. Le'Veon, Todd Gurley, David Johnson, Zeke, Antonio Brown, Saquon, DeAndre, Alvin.
Much more standard than what we just saw.
Yeah, completely different.
So obviously, in a full PPR, 3 wide receiver, the most valuable position first round is either a top running back or a top receiver because PPR.
right.
We got to go Julio.
I would go Kareem Hunt.
I would go Odell Beckham.
Yeah, and I think I would go Keenan Allen. So we're all split. Well, we're drafting wide receiver, so T-Hands, you got to be the deciding factor.
Then I go OBJ.
All right.
Julio!
We're gonna have to do it.
Yeah,
Now I will admit at this point, I would consider Keenan Allen as well. I've never been a big quarterback truther.
You don't want any of these running backs that are sitting right here for us.
No, they'll be
Not in a 3 wide receiver league.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
Dude, it's hard to pass up on Julio though.
Why would we pass up on him?
For the guy right below him.
With other guys want Keenan Allen.
You probably got to go Julio, but to me it's close.
Yeah. No touchdown Julio though.
Right.
Yes.
Jeez. Wow, huge run at running backs.
Yeah.
But are you kidding me? We have Odell and Julio.
Now you get Doug, Adam, or T.Y.
Yeah, but also look at these running backs that we're picking from here now.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Now
the
I
wide
feel like we
receivers
screwed
that
up.
we could still be picking.
Well, I don't see any shame in picking Doug or Thielen.
Oh yeah, you got to. Either I think he picked Doug Baldwin.
Same.
I would take Thielen, but I'm like, yeah.
Kale?
You Slinger?
Teach me how to Dougie again.
All right, so no running backs went on the loop back. So now we're
But
trying
we
to figure out-
obviously have to take one.
Yeah, but one of these guys is going to have to be a running back one. So who do you feel most comfortable with?
None of them.
I think you have to just find one that's a starter.
I'm either taking Juice or Neon Dion.
Like Deion Lewis?
Yep.
I'm taking Juice.
I'm guessing you mean Geis?
Yeah, it's guys.
guys.
I thought you guys were kidding.
All right, so let's see who got picked here.
Don't even
Do we still get Neon Dion?
Sean Watson, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, Carson Wentz all got picked. So quarterbacks are starting to come off.
All right, let's get Neon Dion.
Notice how 5 tight ends have already gone through 5 in a must-have tight end league.
Yep. So Mikhail's saying Deion Lewis here.
Chris, if we have the option to still vote in your league, I vote for a tight end position.
Okay.
I think it adds value to drafting. It makes it more fun.
Okay, well, we can take that up and vote on it later.
But in this scenario, I personally am going quarterback.
Right now?
Yep. I don't mess
Drew
around.
Brees.
I don't like having Blake Bortles as my number 1.
Okay,
It's-
Drew
It's
Brees.
easily Drew Brees then.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny that J.J. is a Super Bowl champion?
Yeah. Jeez. Well, I love that Deion Lewis is still on the board.
Time for a little bit of Neon.
I also think did we take him?
We took Deion, yeah. We're
All right.
flying through here. Okay, so now with who's left and that we have 3 wide receivers.
Mark Ingram,
And a
hands
quarter.
down.
Oh yeah, that's where I was
Kerryon
going.
Johnson.
Who?
Kerryon Johnson.
Mark Ingram for me, 110%.
Mark Ingram for me as well.
Right.
It's hard
That
to
is
pass
too
up
much
on him.
value. When your running backs hurt as bad as ours do, and you can get a potential RB1 this late, that's huge.
Mhm.
If you can survive, if you can go 2-2 in the first 4 weeks at running back,
Who's the
and
RB1?
you plug in Mark Ingram, that's huge.
Who's the RB1 in Detroit?
RB6 of them are going to play. They have way too many running backs.
Who's the starter, Zenner?
No.
Pretty sure it's going to be Kerryon Johnson.
Probably. But Zenner, Amir Abdullah, they're all going to get carries.
They still got Theo Riddick.
Okay, yeah, Theo Riddick's still there, I guess. I didn't know that.
I like Mark Ingram overwhelmingly.
Yeah.
The only other thing I'd consider is a tight end right now, to be quite honest.
But who over here would you
And I
pick?
think those are stretches. I'd consider the top 2, and that's it.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Yeah.
We're
No,
taking Mark.
take Mark Ingram then.
I think Camaro's going to have a little drop off here.
Yes. He's going to be drafted high first round. It's not going to be pretty.
It's gonna be like you taking Lamar Miller 2 years ago.
Yeah, that sucked. But I still was competitive in the league. Somehow.
All right, so here we're on our back-to-back.
Let's take Jordan Reed. Alex Smith has got some good tight ends every year, right, Vig?
He does. He's produced a tight end 1 all but 1 year. But
Jordan Reed
the reason I pause on it
never plays.
is because of the concussion, and I love Trey Burton in Chicago.
I actually like Kittle in San Francisco as well.
And Jaku.
So maybe we wait on the tight end and see what comes around.
Yeah, I don't think we need to pick the tight end.
Now, I'll tell you one that's a risky pick at this point if you guys feel like your roster is pretty set, and it's Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
I know you can only play one quarterback, but if Andrew Luck starts looking like Andrew Luck after 4 weeks, trade bait. There's your RB2. I start thinking about those things already at this stage in the draft. Because to me, what running back on that list is like, oh yeah, gotta have him? None. None for me anyway.
Who on this list of players is like, ooh, you gotta have them?
Well, I'd still like some of the wide receivers. I like Rashard Lewis in Tennessee.
Rashard
And
Matthews.
Rashard Matthews. And then, like I said, I like Trey Burton a lot. Chris Thompson, Tevin Coleman, good potential fill-in backs if the other guys go down. That's how I think when I draft. I think about value way more than I ever think about needs
All right,
in my roster.
let's grab Lucky then.
See how it plays out.
I don't want to just draft my team. You guys just don't give any input.
Well, I mean, I would just grab Luck's fine.
Yeah.
Great. Now you're all going to draft like me, and I'm just going to get screwed this year.
Is Jordan Reed still on the board?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian just went.
I like Duke.
Jordan Reed.
Did Tevin Coleman just get drafted?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Where did he get drafted? Yeah, right after we picked.
Duke Johnson in a PPR is valuable.
Yeah, Duke Johnson's an interesting pick. For picking running back, that's where I'd go.
There's already 2 defenses off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go either Duke or Trey.
All right, I'm voting Duke.
Dude.
Okay, pick
Sounds
him.
good.
Now I'm okay with picking Trey Burton.
Or George Kittle's still there.
Yeah, Trey Burton a little bit more though.
What's our roster look like, just for a quick review?
Oh, that's right there.
Yeah, can you guys just praise how good our 3 receivers are?
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, those 3 and Drew Brees are gonna have to carry our team,
Oh,
considering our reserves are suspended, coming off a shoulder injury and a backup running back.
The potential's there, though.
Yeah, but it's a lot of iffy.
So maybe you look at another running back.
I think so, but out of that list, who do you pick?
You wouldn't take a receiver right now?
Not with those 3. At this rate, the receiver I would draft from here on out is literally my bye week receiver. I will not move those 3 receivers all year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could just take Rashard Matthews and be well insured in case anything does happen to any 3 of those.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because, I mean, Odell, what do you get hurt in like week 5 or something? And like at that point, you're fucked if you just wait.
True.
Let's do it.
And who?
Also, somehow we lucked out that they went bye week 7, 8, 9.
When's Richard's bye week?
8. So it's
Yeah,
no good. No good. Yeah, so I think you just go running back if you find one that you like. I like Deontay Foreman the most out of that list.
James White will probably get a few touchdowns out of the New England backfield like every other one does.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've given too many spoilers. You guys are ruining my drafts this year. I'm done talking.
I wasn't ready.
I gave away all my secrets, and now I have nothing to give. If us four lead the league in scoring, I take 100% credit.
Why? Because we draft our own teams?
With a big strategy.
What's your strategy that you're spoiling?
I've been talking about it the whole podcast.
Jordan Reed.
We already have a tight end. Oh, no, we don't.
No, we never drafted yet.
Oh, shit. Jordan Reed or Trey Burton, that's where we got to pick here then.
Trey, go.
That's who I want. All right. Ooh, Christian Kirk would have been a cool pick.
Yeah.
All turds.
Josh Doxson. The gamble.
Hey, did
Westbrook?
Ridley just get picked?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, so, I mean, whoever you want to pick at this point, it's kind of a wash. Shooting for sleepers and backups.
Mm-hmm. So we can just pick somebody quick to get through.
Okay, I'll go James White. No one agreed with that pick.
Mr. Reliable in New England.
Yeah. Kenny Galladay, I remember when he blew up for a couple
Dude,
weeks.
did you guys just see Bryce Harper go off?
Oh, dude! I just looked up a minute ago. It was 9-18.
He just went off.
For some reason, I'm watching Summer League.
Who's playing?
Cavs Lakers.
Is LeBron playing?
No, but Sexton is.
I love Sexton.
I hope Sexton ruins LeBron this year. That'd be so funny. Just stuff.
Josh Hart's playing, and he's looking good too. So Blake Bortles, Cole Beasley, D.D. Westbrook, A-. I've never drafted and not gotten
92.
I've never not gotten 90 or an A- on this drafting this site.
Yeah.
Well, once you do it enough, you know how the computer's going to draft.
True.
So is Bryce Harper about to walk off now if he just hits one?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Is this where it rates your positions?
Yeah, only if you pick everything or buy it.
Draft analysis. No, you can just click draft analysis, right? Oh.
Premium feature.
Well, I didn't buy anything, and it tells me. I thought.
Maybe it's new this year.
Maybe. Team analysis. Do that.
No, it's the same thing.
Well. All
Just
right.
gives you your
Well,
points. Or what's this? Oh. Yep,
so it's saying that, essentially we just don't have a very deep team, but we drafted a top 3 team.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well done, boys. Well done.
All right. I gotta go to bed.
All right. That's it, I guess.
Next week.
What?
What are we doing next week?
Mm.
Are we sticking to fantasy, or do we want to get out of the fantasy for a little bit?
So what are we going to talk about?
I was thinking we could do a way too early prediction for each team's record.
For football?
Yep.
For all 32 teams?
Yep.
Okay.
Long one, but yeah, sure, I'm in.
Okay.
Sounds
That'll
good.
be next week.
That'll be fun.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
See you, dudes.
Bye.
See ya.